shit. What are you up to?
Call me my work clothes, bro. You know, I still got the tie. I'm trying to clean up a little bit.
You think Tyler's gonna get all that out?
I hope so.
What's your name?
David.
How are you feeling today?
It's raining outside. I think I got a cold. I'm kind of sick.
What song do you put on when you're in bed and feeling sick?
Romantic Homicide.
How does that one go?
I'm scared. It feels like you don't care. Yeah. Little rainy song. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Last Name Jones, and if you've not done it already, please go ahead and press like and subscribe at the bottom of your screen. I would greatly, and I mean greatly appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this video is gonna be kind of disturbing to me. As y'all saw in the video in the beginning, it's about that guy. Yeah, and it was crazy. Is the song that was about to play, is the song that they say he allegedly made about her. Which is called Romantic Homicide, after he took her life, right? But anyways, I'm going to give y'all a quick update on what's going on with dude. If you're not familiar with the D4vd or David situation, David is a singer, has a song Romantic Homicide, which went really big. He was dating a girl, Celeste. He met her when she was like 11, somewhere around there, and took her life when she was 13 years old. She was found in the front of his Tesla in a junkyard. But I'm going to give y'all an update. He was actually just charged for this. And this happened like earlier this year. Everybody found out about this. So I'm going to give y'all a quick update on what's going on. And then we're going to get into it. All right. So his preliminary hearing wrapped up after 5 days of testimony. The judge ordered the murder case of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas to proceed to trial. The trial must start within 90 days. He's due back in court for arraignment on August 31st. Prosecutors say Celeste Rivas threatened to ill him just 1 day before he allegedly took her life. His defense may argue self-defense or that she took her own life based on some text she sent to him, right? The recent tabloid buzz is a resurfaced video of him wearing a fake blood-stained shirt. Merch he sold to promote his album has gone viral as trial coverage intensifies. The clip shows him buying laundry detergent while wearing it as a part of an album promo stunt. A fake song attributed to him was pulled from Apple Music also recently, right? So y'all remember the finger? We all knew about the finger with the name on it, right? Or not with a name, with a sh on it. We knew about that, but we didn't know about the finger with the name on it, right? So I'm gonna update on y'all that update on y'all. Oh my God, update y'all on that real quick, right? So the finger tattoo detail. Let's see. David allegedly cut off Celeste's left ring and pinky fingers because her ring finger had a tattoo of his name. Prosecutors say his name was tattooed on her ring finger, making his absence particularly notable, and neither finger has ever been recovered. There's a second tattoo detail too. A tattoo was found on the inside of her right index finger, matching the tattoo David has on his own finger. The alleged I'm gonna say y'all know what that means, weapon has also never been recovered, along with the purse and multiple phones connected to the case, right? Now, there was a permission slip also. There's been a lot going on, so I'm gonna run through this real quick and then we're gonna talk about it, right? Also, let's see the permission slip. Now, this is real. David's defense presented a permission slip signed by Celeste's parents, allowing her to travel to London with him, right? Or London with him, right? And her sister reportedly went along on a Las Vegas trip. Now, the defense used this to argue that Celeste's family knew about the relationship rather than being kept in the dark. Prosecutors didn't dispute the document's existence, but its significance is contested. Investigators testified that they had messages discussing trips, Vegas concerts, hotel stays, church visits, but no proof of every planned outing actually happened. Right? Okay. So that's that part. Now his mom, there's a good chance that I personally think, right? I have a theory that his mother might actually be involved somehow as far as helping him do certain things, right? Now, his mom's is involved with this part as far as his finances go. David transferred two Houston area homes previously held in a trust under his own name into his mother's name, signed over on September 18th and the 22nd of 2025, right around the time when Celeste's body was found and released to her family. Right now, notably, September 18th was also the day police responded to a swatting call at one of those properties. A hoax reported of a shooting with a female victim where his parents answered and said his younger siblings were upstairs. All right, so yeah. Some other names that's been circulating, right, is John Marshall, which is one of his managers. The founder of Mogul Vision Rumors Online tied him into the case that he lived with David and got warning emails about Celeste being missing, which he publicly denied on TikTok, saying he had zero knowledge of anything. He did sign the lease on the Hollywood Hills home LAPD search. Police have never named him as a suspect. Another name is Robert Morengroth. A second manager, or a GM, you don't hear as much about. He was reportedly David's day-to-day manager, and TMZ reported that the grand jury prosecutor was intensely interested in him, allegedly pressing him on why he didn't call the police. You got to be real careful about reading stuff from TMZ lately. I'm not going to get into that because that's all propaganda and stuff like that, you know. But anyways, let's get into it, y'all. So that's the update of what's been going on with dude, right? A lot of videos has popped up also on the internet, like weird videos, right? Like this one. That was him in the back of an Uber with Celeste, right? Let's just get the firing squad. Why even do prison and sit him on death row or anything like that? Waste taxpayers' money. Just tie him to a pole and let's just get the firing squad. You see what I'm saying? I want y'all to look at this next video though and tell me what y'all think, right? Like, look in his eyes, right? I see, like, you just gotta look in his eyes. My eyes bloodshot, so y'all don't look at my eyes, right? Mind your business. Looking.
Listen. When Justin Bieber followed me, bro, I pissed myself. I pissed my pants. I'm so serious. You guys don't like JB like I like JB, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. That boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? That boy crazy. He crazy. You can see it in his. Nah, dog. Crazy eyes going and everything, bro. Like, that boy said he pissed himself. That is crazy. Anyways, here's another video that popped up. Probably the last video I'm going to show y'all. But here's another video that popped up with him in that interview. And just pay attention to what he said in the beginning. Like, the girl that said, I love you. She's not in my life anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, he seemed to have self-snitched and, like, confessed a few times in a few different interviews. But this is one of them specifically that just popped up. Y'all check this out real quick.
Of it was that person that was saying, I love you. She's not in my life anymore. So it's like, people say that the string can't be cut and the connection cannot be severed, but I feel like it can sometimes. I really wanted the listeners to feel like they're reading a book almost, and they get into a different chapter with every song, but there's also that kind of pause where they can take every song in by itself and then have this kind of visual landscape in this interlude to kind of be in my head, in my mindset, and why I wrote the project like this and how everything went, just to like keep them even more interested and connected throughout the project for sure.
At the end of the interlude, correct me if I'm wrong here, she says, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't respond. She says, I love you again. It repeats itself and you don't respond. Was that done purposely?
Absolutely, because the next song after that is This Really Love?
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like a lead into that kind of a transition type thing, you know?
I believe the last time you were here, didn't you say you never experienced love or hadn't been in love? You didn't.
Yeah, and I didn't. I wasn't in a relationship then. Nah.
I pissed myself. Hey, y'all, forgive me, dog. I tried to do the crazy eyes and all that shit. It didn't work out too well for me. But let's get back to it, though. I'm gonna give y'all some more updates on this real fast. So there's a timeline that a prosecutor laid out, right? The prosecutors say online contact between David and Celeste actually traces back to August of 2022 when she was just 11 years old, right? The alleged sexual relationship is dated to around November 2023 when she was 13 and he was 18. The messages span roughly 18 months, moving from pregnancy scares and abortion discussions to talk of living together, marriage, and future kids. Early on texts reportedly covered missed periods, ovulation tracking, and David allegedly advising her on emergency contraception. I want to say, where was her parents? I want to. But a part of me in common sense is telling me that the parents might have already known where she was. And a part of me is saying that the parents might have sold her. And selling her don't necessarily mean, and it doesn't necessarily mean like, here she is, here's the cash. No, it might be, hey, look, you have your way, we're going to look our way this way, right? You're with our daughter. They might get an allowance, right? You don't know how finances were sent. Because I'm going to tell you something. When he sent the $9,000, he Apple paid that money to her, right? And when you Apple pay that money to somebody, right, somebody have to have Apple Pay, you have to be over the age of 18, I believe, right? So whose account was she in to accept that money when he Apple paid it? There's so many things. Then there was the permission slip. That's what I'm saying. The parents had to know, right? There's things coming out that he went to church with them, right? Like these are all things that's coming out now in the preliminary hearing, and it makes me wonder, how did the parents not know, and what were they getting in return? Because they are trying to start a spotlight, everything else such as. So it's like, it makes you just wonder. And just like David's mom, I look at David's mom and I say, hey, she was very much like a helicopter mom, manager, whatever you want to call it, because she wasn't his manager, but she was very much overseeing a lot of things, right? And it seemed like he confided in his mother a lot. Y'all, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he confided in his mother a lot. And that... Y'all think his mom might have helped him? Like cover it up somewhat, maybe disposal, whichever. It's just a theory. Y'all don't crucify me. It's just a theory that the mother might be more involved than she's letting on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let me go ahead and read some more of this to y'all though. Detectives testify about numerous texts discussing pregnancy and abortion. Some sent just 2 months after Celeste's 13th birthday. One line read into the record from David. Let this abortion be the last one till we have the real one. Prosecutors say the messages spanning from November 23rd to April 2025 show Celeste repeatedly telling him she feared she was pregnant. Court testimony included her writing about manifesting her period and his reply asking if she missed her date. Through these text messages alone, we know that they were having X, right? We know that. So the crazy part is there's a chance he might not even get hit. Like there's a chance he might beat the murder charge because you can't prove he actually killed her. Can't prove it. Nobody was there unless there is evidence somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't prove. He might say, hey, she killed herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he might, but when it comes to the other charges, he can't beat those charges. So either way, if we don't get a firing squad with those charges and the nature of his crime, I don't see him lasting long in prison. So let's hurry this up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, why are we still even discussing anything? Dude just need to say guilty and go, right? But anyways, the final 24 hours, the night before the killing, the two argued over another woman who was Aisha Collins. Celeste allegedly texts, "Oh my effing God, I swear to God, I will kill you." Right? The day before, Celeste texts him that the end in the friendship with Aisha over her felt disturbing and disgusting. Prosecutors walked the court through her final night, moment by moment, a stream of texts on her phone going with a stream of text, then her phone going permanently silent once she arrived at his home around 10 a.m. The defense countered with the text where Celeste allegedly threatened to go to his mother, tell his friends, and leak information about them. Right now, there's some more stuff in there that's extremely explicit, and yeah, I'm not gonna read that stuff to y'all. You feel me? Like, cause it's just no. I don't think that's appropriate. It's a little girl at the end of the day. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Right? Do you think there's a chance that he might beat this? That there might be some big twist where he didn't do it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Nothing surprises me nowadays, right? So I'm pretty sure everybody's tuned in, watching, and like waiting to see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But honestly, I feel like this. The mother of David, she knows a lot more than she's letting on. The managers, they know a ton more than they're letting on, right? And Celeste's parents, they know a ton more than they're letting on. That little girl is a victim at the end of the day, regardless of how she came off or the text messages she sent. People can say, oh, well, look, she was engaging and she was the one pressing it and he tried to leave her alone and this and that. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing, cause and effect, bro. Y'all need to like really hold like yourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I could tell a lot of people don't know what accountability is. Right? Because for him, accountability is not the fact that she kept pushing it. Accountability is the fact that if you did not go and do that to her in the first place, if you didn't touch her and expose her to that shit in the first place, right, she would have never felt the emotions that she was feeling. She would have never felt what she was feeling inside to go and start coming at you like that. You might have put her onto something. So some people might say, how do you know that he's the one that exposed her to all that? Well, he met her when she was 11. It seemed like she was being groomed. Some people might say, well, she might have came at him over time when she realized that he was going to blow up. No. Not from the text that we saw. Right? You should have never touched her. That's why she was the way how she was, right? Because when you have intercourse, there's things that happen spiritually and emotionally that we don't see, spiritually mainly. Soul ties. This is a 13-year-old girl that barely understands herself or her body. She's not going to understand the emotions she's feeling and why she's feeling the way she's feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. So all y'all out there defending him, saying like, look, y'all are sick too, and y'all should be checked. Real talk. Y'all should really be checked. What are we really talking about here? Dude is sick. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you think that David did this by himself? Do you think that the parents might have possibly sold Celeste? And do you think David's mom might have helped him cover this up more than she's letting on? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comment section. And if you've not done it already, please press like, subscribe at the bottom of your screen. I would greatly, and I mean greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to keep dropping videos on y'all. Let's get back to it. This video is kind of rusty. I know, but we're going to get back in our flow. I love y'all. Peace.